Hello everyone. So this video is going to be interesting because in this video we are going to cover the overview for the Oracle new ERP agent, that is Ledger agent, and that is nothing but the new AI powered general ledger experience within Oracle Fusion Cloud Financials. This is available from release 26B onwards, and this ledger agent bring together the continuous financial visibility in natural language inquiry and a proactive monitoring across different exceptions or any balance monitoring in a single unified experience. So in this video, we are going to cover four main parts. The first one is the what actually is an ledger agent is, and the second part is we will try to understand what are the current available functionalities which are there, and then we will also look at the upcoming functionality which will be released further after 26B, and then what are the best practices or the few of the question and answer which are generally being asked. To get started with, let's go and understand what actually ledger agent is. So the core idea is very simple. Today accounting team spends significant time running the reports, multiple reports, exporting data from different reports, and then manually synthesizing information just to get answers to the questions they already know they need to ask. And this ledger agent eliminate that cycle. It transforms those reactive multi-step processes into proactive agent driven workflow where answers and alerts come to us, not the other way around. We just have to define a prompt, and then based on the prompt frequency and the timestamp, it will give those alerts, and then we can review and get further details for the same. We will take a look into the available functionality. So now, to start with, there are four main capabilities which are there. And to start with, the first one is proactive monitoring. So in this proactive monitoring, let me just go into the laser pointer mode. So what we can do, this is the screen which we generally see. Okay, and for this ledger agent, what we can do, we can click on this plus icon and then select the sample prompt. So Oracle has provided few of the sample prompt or the seeded prompts which we can leverage, or we can skip this and create our own monitoring prompt. Okay, so like here I'm saying that track all manual accruals on each account under, we are giving a parent account by each entity in this. This will be category. We can create our own category also, the frequency, the time spent, and the priority, and then it will be visible like this. And then it will give you alert, or we can review the details and then run it or ask follow-up questions for the same once it provides the data. So that's first part, that we are setting different proactive monitoring. Like here you can see the general approved for more than a week. We just wanted to monitor that what are all the generals which are unapproved for more than a week. Some examples, right? So just like that, we can create different prompts and then get those monitored. Now, moving on to the second one, that is insight explanation. Every triggered alert comes with an AI generated contextual summary. So a team can instantly understand what happened and why. So over here, this is one of the example which is seen that for the accounting process exception, it is saying that these are the some exception which came up. And then when we go ahead and open this, it will show all these things like what is the exception category for a given ledger, for the given source, and the exception count. And we can further go dive into a specific source and to the further sub ledger transactions. And then there is one more thing. I do not have any screenshot for that, but there is one more thing which we can do. Let's say you have reviewed all of this and then you are good that whatever the things which come up are good, you can mark these as reviewed or completed. And then those will be in the different status. For now, the status is open, but we can change the status to the reviewed and completed by putting a comments that this has been reviewed and providing the details. Also, we can get those details or summary from here within the chat window. Third capability is the natural language inquiry, or the another way of saying this is guided prompt templates. So what happens that when we go onto the home screen or dashboard, we get something like this, the Ask Oracle, which is generally available in different screen you may have seen, right? And here it is providing you some these guided templates, prompt template that which you can select and then accordingly provide the details. So for now, let's say compare one if you're selecting, so it will be like this, and then we can select the values. Here you can see instead of account I provide the account. So once you click on that account, then it will prompt you a LOV from where you can select the values. So that's how it is going to be. And then once you select all the parameters and then hit enter, it will open a chat window like this and then show you the data like this, which you can see on the screen right now. And then you can further follow questions can be asked. So there is no dependency on any other teams. We can just directly check it from here. And the final or the fourth functionality which is there, that is the account analysis. So this is the home page for the ledger agent. What we can do, so there are, you can see the quarter which is mentioned over here and the ledger. And then once you click on this chat window, instead of creating any prompt or guided prompt, what we can do, we can just click this and then it will prompt the options. Same option, the guided prompt one, but for both balances and general. And then we can do an account analysis and then further deep dive into the documentation. Like an example over here, that there was one chat which is going on, and then I wanted to see the open purchase order. So it's showing the purchase order and also giving me the document for that purchase order, which is being attached at the PO level. So it's also showing me that. So we can just go deep down into that. Now that's about what are the current functionalities. Now talking about quickly on the upcoming features, that is the roadmap. That is, these are a few of the functionalities like connected GL action. So for now, we can just have details fetched out for different kinds of detail, like a balance detail, general detail, or then deep dive into a specific transaction, do a comparison, right? So all those things which are available right now. But the action like creation of reclassification, general adjustment, we will see something like this in upcoming release. That you will get an option like create journal, create subledger journal, like that. So we will get that option. The reconciliation differences, automatically monitor and explain differences between ledger and subledger balance, that is upcoming. We can also have allocation related features which will get added. The fourth one is financial statement with narratives. So this will be narrative reporting with financial statement which will get added, and the SmartView integration that we can directly analyze directly into the SmartView using the ledger agent. Moving on to the next one in terms of the adoption journey, you might have seen my adoption guide video. If not, you can check out that video. But to give you an idea that there are mainly 5 levels of adoption which we can start with. So here in terms of the different categories, these are the adoption, and here is the today's mechanism what we do currently in GL. Like for variance analysis we use account analysis report or account monitor report. For account walkthroughs we use inquiry analysis balance interactive reporting. Daily accounting operation like OTB reports, state accounting, ad hoc inquiries, online inquiries, save searches like we save on the different screens like manage generals, manage invoices, smart view, and operational checks like general report with condition, something because we can add the condition while running a VIP reports. So all these can be replaced with the ledger agent with a specific things which is suggested by Oracle. So we can swap the account analysis report and account monitor for the monitoring prompts. Then for account walkthrough, we can use guided prompts because we have to analyze specific account balances. And then we can further explore details. Likewise for this, again, monitoring prompt. This for this saved searches, we can go with guided prompts. And then again for this monitoring prompt. And the final one, the common questions which are answered by Oracle. So the first question which generally comes into mind now, this agent is doing all the work, right, within the general ledger operation which we do daily, not creation part, but the reporting part. So does it going to replace those GL pages? So answer is no. Ledger agent is an add-on. Existing general period close, GL work area remain unchanged. No Redwood migration needed. So there is no change management as such required. User can go ahead and start testing these or leveraging these ledger agent, but there's no additional migration is required or the change management required. Second question, can we create journal from the agent? So this is an upcoming functionality, but the action capability is a top priority for Oracle right now. Who can see monitoring prompt? So prompts are private by default. Accounting manager can share and assign prompt to team members for consistent organizational coverage. So is there a limit to monitoring prompt? There is no technical limit as such, but best practice to regularly curate and only create prompts which are needed or just disable the prompts which are not needed. And does it support fixed asset and other subledgers? So natural language interaction work across subledger. Deep subledger and responses, easy fixed asset will expand in subsequent release. This is the first release of ledger agent. Is training required for the end users? So no as such formal training requires. We can just ask the questions we already ask daily. The agent understand natural business language. That's why Oracle also provided some sample prompts like a guided templates which we can leverage. So this gives the quick idea about the ledger agent and how we can use the ledger agent. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please like, follow, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much.